In this video tutorial, I will show you how to use anchors within Elementor. I will show you how to use the menu anchor widget and how to use anchors in the text editor. Finally, I will show you how to link to an anchor from another page. Hi, I'm Mike Prestwood with Prestwood IT Solutions. This video is part of our Presto Pro WordPress channel. If you like videos like this, please click the subscribe link and notification bell below. Okay, let's get started. Let me first show you our goal. Here I am on my Roger Williams biography on my touchstonetruth.com website. I really just wanted to add a single anchor to the top of the page to show that I added a new Varen section to this article, but I thought I'd take this opportunity to demo anchors. In this video, I will recreate this text line with the 3 anchors. When you click on each, the page scrolls down to that section. So let's click on video to 1631, scrolls down, click to go back to the top of the page, plus first and second tables, goes down to first and second tables. Notice in our URL it says hashtag tables. And when I click go back up to the top, notice it still says hashtag tables in the URL. And the case of Varen sections. The case of Varen is the one I really wanted to add to this. I just wanted to say update, added. The case of Varen section is all I really want to do. Here's the case of Varen, religious freedom and women's rights, 1636 to 1638. Let's go over the syntax of anchors just so you understand what's happening as we go through the rest of this video. First, you set an anchor using an identifier within an anchor tag. Second, you use that anchor with the # within an anchor link. Although not required, understanding the syntax of anchors helps you understand how to use anchors within Elementor. Whether you set the anchors or links first does not matter. However, I always set my anchors first, then use them. My hope is that the tool I'm using will be able to see anchor IDs within the page I'm editing, but that's not always the case, and it's not the case as of Elementor 2.7.5. First, let's demo the menu anchor widget. You can find the menu anchor widget simply by typing anchor, and it'll show up right here. And just for reference, let's go ahead and scroll down to the general section, and you can see that the menu anchor is right here. Okay, now let me go ahead and scroll down where I want to set my anchor. So here's the video right here. I'm going to go ahead and put my anchor right above where I want to scroll to. And I'm going to go ahead and set the ID to video 1. I use all lowercase when setting anchors because if I use camel caps or all uppercase, I always forget. Now to utilize this anchor, I'm going to go ahead and go up to the top here, and I've already added in updated new video added. On video, I want to set the anchor. So in the editor here, I'm simply going to set a link. I'm going to insert a link, and then I'm going to just type hashtag in order to reference the anchor, and then the tag the ID that I created. So video 1. So that's how you utilize the anchor menu widget in Elementor. Now let's go ahead and demo our work so far. So first thing I want to draw your attention to is the URL up here. Notice I have my Roger Williams, Providence, Rhode Island URL. Now if I scroll down here and I hover over go to video, you'll notice that hashtag video 1 is added to the end of the URL for both of my links. When I click on it, it scrolls down to the video. Now you'll notice that when you click on the go to video link, it actually scrolls too far because of my sticky menu right here, right? So let's go ahead and fix that. So to fix that, what you want to do is just use your normal HTML skills, and you'll select the menu anchor, and under margin you'll want to add to the bottom, because remember you want to push Roger and Mary Leave for America down. So we'll go ahead and put a bottom margin of 100 pixels. We'll go ahead and update, and let's go ahead and show you what that looks like. Now let's go ahead and show that one more time real quickly with the margin at the bottom. So you can see that with a margin of 100, it puts the video exactly where I want it. Next, I want to show you how to add text anchors using just the text editor. So you can see here on this particular page, I have a couple of sections here. And what I want to do is I want to add a anchor link to my new section here called the case of Varen, religious freedom and women's rights. So I'll go ahead and set my anchor first. So let me go ahead and select the Varen text here, but I'm going to select it over here in my text editor. Now for your text editor, you can do Control-Shift-F to work with it a little bit easier, and then you can just search. So here I am at the case of Varen, religious freedom and women's rights. Now you can see here I already have an anchor set right here. That's what that little anchor icon means. And I'm going to go ahead and remove that real quickly, and then we'll add it back in just so you can see the process. So I'm going to go ahead and click View Source Code. And then in here I'm going to go ahead and just do Varen again. And you can see here, if you remember the syntax I showed you earlier, it said ID equals Varen. That's what we're about to add back in. So let me go ahead and just click OK here. Alright, so now I've erased it, so let's go ahead and set that. So I'm going to go ahead and select Varen here. And then on the Insert menu, I'm going to select Anchor. So Insert Anchor. And it says, what do you want to call this? ID. So I'm going to go ahead and make it Varen. Again, all lowercase. Alright, now let me go ahead and press Ctrl-Shift-F in order to get back to the Elementor editor. I'll scroll all the way up to the top. And I'm going to go ahead and add text here to this section here, and I'm just going to add comma and Varen section. And then for the Varen, I'm going to go ahead and insert a link normally. I'm going to use hashtag VERIN, again all lowercase because that makes it easier on my life. And then I go ahead and click update, and let me go ahead and demo this. Okay, let's demo the Varen link. Alright, so here it is, End Varen section. So if a user comes here and clicks on Varen, it scrolls down and shows 1636 to 38, the case of Varen, religious freedom and women's rights. The last thing I want to show you is how to link to an anchor from another page within your website or even from another website. And this is important because search engine optimization likes the fact that you link from one article to another within a website and to other websites. So I went ahead and added a tables section here. And when I click on tables, it takes me down to the first and second tables, that section of this article. And then I have another article here on Touchstone Truth called The American Tradition of Separation of Church and State. Now, I rather like the description of the first and second tables that I have here. And so from other articles, rather than rewriting that, I just want to link to it. So let me go ahead and show you how I do that. So here I am editing this blog post, The American Tradition of Separation of Church and State. Now you'll notice this is not an Elementor page. For regular blog posts, I like to use the classic editor myself. You can do whatever you want, of course. And then I upgrade to the Elementor editor when I want to do something fancy. Alrighty, so in this particular case, what I want to do is scroll down to the tables section, first and second tables here. In this section here, I want to go ahead and link to that other article. Now, I can do it in the header here, or I can do it in the text. So in this particular case, I'm going to go ahead and use first and second tables right here. And I'm going to insert a link just normally. I'm going to go ahead and find the other article, and I know it's a biography, so I'm just going to type bio and scroll down until I find Roger Williams biography. There we go. And then what you want to do is to the end of this, you're going to add hashtag tables or hashtag anchor ID. In this case, I used all lowercase again, hashtag tables, and then I'll just go ahead and set this. And let me go ahead and update this article, and then I'll demo how this works. Okay, let me demo this last technique here. So here I am on the American Tradition of Separation of Church and State, and I'm going to go ahead and scroll down to the first and second tables. And this is the link we just added here. So you'll notice when we hover over it that it actually links to the other page with the hashtag tables anchor link. So when I click on this, the browser will actually switch over to that other article, load it up, and then scroll down to the first and second tables section of that other article. So it switched over, and here I am scrolled down to the first and second tables. And this is a way that you can link within your website to get extra links between articles, which will improve SEO and usability of your website. So that way you can have a short description of something but refer to the longer description, that type of a thing. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please help me out and give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel.